Hello and welcome back, friends. Dusty the Magic King here, and I've got a little something different today. So, I hope the video goes well, but what I wanted to do was a little, an experiment video, kind of. So, I want to teach people how to build a deck. So if you're new to Magic, uh, get some good pointers here. If you're not new, you just have never really built your own deck, then this might be helpful. I do apologize for the shakiness, but being in front of my computer, because this is the easiest way to teach, because the cards are in the computer and I don't have to physically look for them. That would be a long, long video. But if it's shaky, it's because I'm holding the camera here. I don't have a stand for it because I'm, pretty close to the computer. But so I'm in my arena, and we're gonna make. I'm gonna show you how to make a standard deck. So the format in arena is alchemy, explorer, historic, and standard, and brawl, and a bunch of other ones. But those are the basic ones, I think. So standard is everything that's in print, currently in print. Historic is everything. Historic for Arena is everything that Arena has put out. Explorer is a new one I haven't played yet. And Alchemy is a special. They've modified certain cards called Alchemy, and they do crazy, crazy things. So we're just going to focus on standard since, Arena is a pretty much 1v1. So we're going to make a standard deck. So the first thing I do when I'm making a deck, right, is figure out what theme. So that's how I make a deck. I don't what's called net deck. Net deck is where you go find a deck that somebody has played, like the top tier people that have won tournaments. They'll put out a deck and then everybody copies it and makes it and plays. I don't like to do that. I like to build my own decks. Now, I will say that I have made some decks that other, YouTubers have put together, such as I see Covert Go Blue put out a video with a black deck. It was very, very good. So I copied that and built it in here because I'm trying to level up in this game here. And it's hard once you get into platinum, diamond, and mythic ranks. It's really hard to win with your own decks. So I kind of just copied one of his, and I'll use that and rank up when I can, and then I'll play my own. And of course I'll lose. But, who cares? It's fun. So the first thing I'd like to do is pick a theme for the deck, or build it, pick a card that I really like and try to make a deck around it. So for this one, I'm going to choose, let's go, this is a deck I've had before, or a card I've used before, but I really like it. So Vadric. I'll zoom in here. He's the Astro, as soon as the camera, come on, focus. Okay, there we are. Vadric, Astral Archmage. Okay, if it's neither day nor night, it becomes day as Vadric, Astral Archmage enters the battlefield. Instant sorcery spells you cast cost X less, where X is his power. And whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So he can just go, he can make your spells cost 1. Or 2, depending if they're colors and stuff. So I want to make a deck around Vadric. So I'm going to put 4 of him in the deck. So what you want to do is when you're making a deck, you want to keep it to 60 cards. So I'll show you here. The top of this, says new deck 28 of 60. So a good standard deck is 60 cards. Now the arena will populate automatically 24 lands. And then, you have 36 left. So that gives you, what is it? Basically 40%, 40% lands and 60% other lands. Because if you take 60 divided by, you 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. That's 12 is 20%. So obviously 2 12s is 40%. That's why they do it like that, I think. So that's a good mix. But depending on the average casting cost of your deck, you want to go up or down in lands. So, like, casting cost for Vaedric is 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 colorless. So, if you keep it around 3, you could probably get away with taking out a land or 2. But you always want to make sure you get your land drops. That's why 24, I've been keeping mine at 24, unless I put in a lot of cards that cost, more than 5 or more. Then I'll put in more lands, because you want to make sure you draw lands and play them. All right, so he's red and blue, so we're going to have a blue and red deck. So I'll go ahead and choose that. So now, I probably want to have another color. I probably want green or white, I think. I tried a white one before, and it didn't really work, because the theme that I like with Vaedric is instants and sorceries. They cost less and less and less as time goes on. So of course you want to protect him. You want to protect Vaedric from dying, from being exiled or destroyed. So you got to put in cards that, give him hexproof or make him indestructible. Which I know white has that. And then also green. So we got to decide. Let's do green. I tried a white one before. Didn't work out so well. So we'll try green. So now that we have our main focus of the deck, now we can, find cards that fit the theme. What's the theme? The theme is, night becoming day, him getting counters, and spells costing cheaper. And so we want to protect him. So, you know what? Let's go to the green first. So we want to give him hexproof. So, see, this is a lot easier when you do it on the computer, because then you don't have to look through tons and tons of cards. So Snakeskin Veil is good. Put a +1/+1 counter, and he gains hexproof, and that works out because a +1/+1 counter gives him bigger, which means things cost less. So I think we're going to put in, and I'm just going to go to 4. Obviously, remember, you can only have 4 copies of a particular card. And then this one's a good one, Tamiyo Safekeeping. Hexproof and indestructible. So that gives them both, but it doesn't give a +1/+1. But it's okay to have more. So I think, that will be good to have in the deck. So we also have some blue spells. This one's +0/+3. And if you pay the kicker cost, which the kicker cost will be reduced by Vaedric's power. So if we wanted extra, but I think we have enough there. We got hexproof here, we got hexproof and indestructible here. So you don't want to have too many of those cards, because then you won't be able to do anything. How are you going to win? One Vaedric, you're not going to be able to stop everything they throw at you. All right, so that's good for that. So now we need to we have some protection here. So now we know that Vaedric's other ability is instants and sorceries cost less. So this one will never be reduced, right? It's an artifact, but pretend it wasn't. You can't reduce colored mana. You can only reduce the number. So like this says 1, that would be reduced by 1 if you had Vaedric out. So that would only cost you 1 blue. So we want to find now, we want to look for Well, how about let's search for instance. So it's really good on the computer because we can change the filter to find instance. We'll press OK there. And now get rid of the hexproof. And now here's all the instance. So now we can look through, and this will be all the colors, green, red, and blue. We can look through and see what we need to have. You know, counterspells might be a good idea. Returning permanents might be a nice idea. This one would cost, what do we got? Blue and colors, kickers and blue and colors. So that would be, after Evadra gets up enough power, that could just cost you 2 blue. That's not a bad idea. But we want to find some counter spells that could only cost 1, depending on his power. Here we go. Counter target creature or planeswalker. Now that's limited because it's only a creature or a planeswalker. That's tapping. That doesn't counter. This one counters, but it's only reduced by 1. Can't choose that one. Counter target spell unless his controller pays 4. That's not bad. Spell costs 1 of those guys who control spirit. Counter target spell unless controller pays 3. That's That's not too shabby. Have him pay 4 extra, and yours might only cost 1 blue. Alright, why don't we just throw that in there, and we'll see. And of course, once we get up to the 60 or so cards, we can go over, and then we just cut things out. This one right here is a really good card. Contact other plane. Notice here, you can roll a d20, and then things happen. Which is pretty cool. And it's cheap. We'll throw that in there. Now we also want to have more creatures, so don't get too many just spells, because we want to have creatures in there that will do stuff. But we also have to have spells that will save us, so we're not dying. And that would be, you know, some red cards, some good red cards. Like Demon Bolt's not bad. If you don't foretell it, you could eventually cast it for just 1 red. But foretell is nice because it gets it out of your hand. Let's see. These are pretty good. They don't do too much damage. I like the really really big one. What about Royal Eruption as a sorcery? Okay. Instant 5 damage. Target creature 2 damage. If creature would die, exile it. That's not bad. Fireball. Roll some d20s. That only does 2 damage to people. Oh, 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Burn the Accursed, though. That's not too bad. 5 damage. It could cost you 1. Why don't we throw 3 in there? I only have 3. We could. I could get us to 4. Let's do that. We'll craft that one there. Yep. Okay. Not bad. So there's some damage. Now this, this is one of my favorite ones. This one, it costs so much, it costs 8. But you get Vadric up enough. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to throw that in there too. Now, I think what we need to do, we could look for some sorceries. Let's see. This is all instant still. There's so many. And I'll tell you, when you're looking through your own cards making a deck, if you have a lot of cards, decks can take you hours to build. We're going to try to build a deck. Not an hour. XX. Oof. Oh, and that costs less too. Oh, man. That would be pretty fun to throw in there. Look at this one, folks. Target critter gets +X/+X. And of course, if you have 7 power, you pay 7 as X, it costs 0. You know what? We might just have to throw in 2 of these. Just just to see. Oh, and these two I had in the other deck too, because these guys are crazy. They cost a lot, but eventually it might just cost a blue and a red. But they can also make you, if you see that, pay 2, discard Magma Opus, create a treasure token. So you could get treasure tokens, which will help you cast things. Gives you mana. Man. Oh man, practical research. Blue and a red, draw 4 cards. Whew. Yeah, but contact other plane is 1 blue, draw 3 cards. I don't know. Let's just keep going there. Green and blue, any good ones? Instant return critter to owner's hand. Put 2/1 counters on target creature. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. Oof, that might be good actually. Oh, let's put in that. Okay, but we really need to get some. All right, we really need some creatures because all we have is Vadric. So what we want to do now is forget the sorceries. We're going to go for creatures, and we want to find creatures that will put +1/+1 counters. Yeah, we can sack it, or sack means sacrifice. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I don't think blue's going to have too much sacrifice. Get a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, that's probably going to be red. That's probably going to be green, actually. That puts a counter on himself. We don't care about that. We want to put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature. Ooh. Suspicious stowaway. Oh, no. He just draws cards. He can't be blocked, though. But he could draw his cards. Alright, we only have 1. We'll throw him in there. And you don't always have to have 4 copies. So don't think that you have to. It's just, I think, a lot of the times having 4 copies is really awesome. But you don't have to. Especially if you only have 1. Who wants to spend the money to buy another one? It's a little bit easier in Arena here because you don't have to spend money. You just, if you have what's called a wild card, you can just use the wild card instead of spending money, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, blue. Put up +1/+1 we got, or no. Nope. No, we don't want that. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to zippity-doo-dah past the blue because none of these are going to put counters on other things. So now, let's look at red. Don't know. Don't know if red will have. Also, when you're doing Arena here, you can search. You can put in like keywords. So we can say, put a counter, and see if anything pops up with that. Okay. That's a transform. Sometimes, though, you have to be precise in your searchings. Nope. Put a counter on him. 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 When you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1 on target creature. Well, we don't have, but we could have a Swarm Shambler. Put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, on Swarm Shambler. Never mind. It doesn't put it on other things. Pay 1. Put a +1 on target shrine. Okay, that doesn't help us. Target creature you control that doesn't have enters the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Ugh, that's only 1 time though. Yikes. Okay. This is +1/+1 counter on target creature. Only one. Counter on a creature. When he attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each attacking creature. That means we have to attack, though. Oh, now this one, you can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature by paying 4. Maybe. We'll put 4 of those in there. The other ones are only when they interplay. Man. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Gains vigilance. Oh, Shishiro might not be bad. But it's only twice. We want always. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nope. We don't need black. Red and green? No. No. Okay. Blue and green? No. These are all put it on themselves. Okay, that's not the right colors. That's Iron Apprentice. If it had counters on it, put those counters on target creature. Ay. Gosh. Well, let's just run with those. With that Hound Tamer. Of course, that's still only... Still only gives us... If you look at our list here, that still only gives us 8 creatures. 4 Hound Tamer, and then our 4 Vadrix. And we can't, oh, and 1 Suspicious Stowaway. We can't protect everything. I think we need to get rid of this. Well, this makes a token. And that's an instant. Alright, well, okay. You know what? So we got some, but this is expensive. So now here's where you have to look at your casting costs. So we got 2 1-drops, which we're not going to drop until something is... So we got a 2-drop, some 3-drops, a lot of 3s. 3-drop means is casting cost of 3. Converted mana cost. So folks, whenever somebody says converted mana cost, you count up the symbol, the whatever color mana symbol, and the number. So this is a 2, so that's 2. There's 1 green, so that's 1. So 2 plus 1, 3. Here's 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 blue. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 7. So we have a couple 7s, a couple 8s. So we have a lot. So we might want to actually... we might want to get more lands. We want to add more lands, which means we're going to have to cut down on the cards. Unless we cut out some of these. But they give us treasure tokens. So we're going to cut down on one of these. We're going to cut one of those. We'll cut a burn. Ugh, we only have 4 counter spells. Do we even need counter spells? Can we take care of their... This is what you do when you build a deck, folks. Just listen. Listen to what I'm saying. Because sometimes I'll just say stuff, forgetting that you're here. So, people can destroy your things. So you have protection by indestructible and hexproof. Hexproof means they can't target you. Only you can target you. So Snakeskin is hexproof. That gives a counter as well. So we got 8 sources of hexproof, 4 sources of indestructible. We have 4 counterspells currently, with possible 2 counterspells if it's an artifact or enchantment. We can also bounce things with this Quandrix command. Return a creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Or we can shuffle cards back in. So you get to choose 2. So that's not bad. That's really good thing to have 2 choices. Okay, how are we drawing cards? It's just 1 Suspicious Stowaway and 4 contacts. That's it. So when I'm building a deck, I try to get enough of everything. I try to put a little bit of everything. A little bit of removal, which is destruction or exile, which would be this burn because it destroys a creature. Also here, you can counter artifacts or enchantments. A little bit of removal, that's that. Then you have a little bit of protection, like the safekeeping and the snakeskin veil. Then you have creatures. So we have a couple of creatures. And then, some draw cards. We only have 4 so far. So I think we have to, they do not make the cut. And I think we'll cut out 1, flip the switch. We'll see how that plays out. Okay. So now we got to put lands in. Because we have basic lands, but it's okay. You don't want to have, if you have other lands, dual lands or multi-lands, you want to use those instead. So we got to go find our lands that can produce multiple colors. So our biggest color, as you can tell, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sources of blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of red. 1, 2, 4 sources of green. So that's why they broke it down as 9, 8, 7. So you want to have the least sources of green because you have the least amount of cards with green in their casting cost. So that could be, lands like this that give you multiple colors. We could have lands that give us the green instead of having just forests. Because a forest you can't tap for a red. But if you had this Rockfall Veil, you can tap for a red or a green. So I think we should put those in. As well as the Cragged Crown Pathways. You play it as a red or a green. Then, let's go to the blue and green. And let's see what we got here. We got a Dreamroot Cascade. We'll put those 4. And a Bark Channel Pathway. Because we can play them as blue as well. So now, if you notice, it replaces it. So when you're building your own deck, obviously you're going to have to pull out your own lands. You can't just replace. And it's also a good idea if you have some basics in your deck. So we want to have some basic lands. It's okay if we don't have basic green because we have all these green sources. So let's go back and look at the red-blue, because we can put in some red-blue. Like here we have one of these in River Glides. And there we go. That gives us, and they actually added a forest. We don't need a forest. So we'll replace that. We'll just have 2 mountains and 2 islands, I think. Or I guess it would be 3. So we'll do 3 islands and 2 mountains. Actually, no. We need... Where is he? We need Boseiju in this particular deck, because this you can discard him to make a disenchant something or destroy a non-basic land, which is good. So a non-basic land is anything that's not a basic island, a basic mountain, basic forest, basic swamp, basic plain. So any other land that doesn't say basic land / forest or something like that is a non-basic. So we definitely want one of those in there, which that can replace this stupid forest. Get out of here. That's okay. We won't have anything else. Then we're going to put in 2 mountains. We're going to put in my favorite mountain. And then we're going to put in 2 islands. So then once you have your deck, you obviously want to test it out. So, but first we're going to name this. We're going to name this Vadric. Yeah, of course. I like to name my decks, especially in this arena because you have a whole. Once you make a deck, it's there until you delete it. And then we're going to pick a protector because I have a lot of protectors here. So we're going to look for something. So our deck is red, blue, and green, and it's Vadric. I don't have any Vadric sleeves. So we're going to get something cool. Well, cool in my opinion anyway. Which I think... Ooh, these ones. Those ones look pretty nifty. I don't know, it's so hard. Picking a protector is pretty hard. We're going to go with the eyes. The eyes rolling down. Alright, confirm that. Alright, perfect. Okay. So here, this is very helpful. So we have 9 creatures and 27 non-creatures. So we have the 36, 24 lands. I don't know why. One or less. So it does it all for you, so you don't have to add it up. So my average is 3.7. So I probably should have gone with maybe an extra land, but I think that's okay. As long as we can do to our creatures and protect them, we might stand a chance. So, with the deck done, okay. So when you're building your own deck, out of regular cards, unless you play Arena, it might take you a couple hours if you have a lot of cards to go through. But building is the best. I love building decks and then testing them. So we're gonna be done here, and now we're going to play test our deck. All right, so let me go down here. So you get to see all. So my deck's right. I'll show you guys my decks. I love naming my decks. Some of them, obviously, like this one, Enchantment and Brawl. It's just whatever. I made a Brawl deck. And this is my this is my Pauper deck, so that's just commons with a couple uncommons. These are some singleton decks. One of each. That means only one of each copy. So single party people and party people unite. Party was a theme in Zendikar Rising, where you'd have it was like a D&D-esque theme. You'd have clerics. Cleric, Wizard, Warrior, and Rogue. And if you had a full party, you had one of each. And you got special bonuses for having one of each. But then, like I took this, I'll Be the Sacrifice. I named that one. I named this one after Command and Conquer Generals, 0 Hour. One of the units in there, when you click on the unit and have him go attack a unit, he says, "I'll be the sacrifice." Alex will get that. But if you play Command and Conquer General 0 Hour, and you played the gosh, what is their name? I can't even think of their name now. You play the terrorist group, basically. They said that one of their units. It was really funny. And then, of course, red, white, and blue. Call that all American. This is just based on the card Ominous Seas, which is pretty nice. Dot bears. That's a bear deck. Burn, baby, burn. I made an actual deck years ago called Burn, Baby, Burn. It was just a red deck, and it was just burn. And it was getting tons of mana and burning. And then Shark Attack. It's another red, white, blue, but it's based off one of my favorite enchantments. If you watched my video from the other day, the Shark Typhoon makes little shark tokens. Well, that's the purpose of that deck. And then, of course, more human than human. White zombie. No, this is based on my of exiling. You have no graveyard. You have no cards really. It's all exile. So as you can see, I love naming my decks. And here we go. Here's the CGB copy. And here's Vadric. So anyway, let's get on and let's have a test. So we're not going to play ranked. Just because we'll see how good the deck is. But I love playing Magic. I really love building a deck. And then you can see there's my name. There's my name in the game. Becomes all right. So mulligan, depending on where you play, if you play league, in tournaments and stuff like that, there are no free mulligans. I think they do it for Brawl or Pauper or something like that. But mulligan means you don't like your hand. You reshuffle, but you draw one less card. I don't like to mulligan. And if you play with your friends, you can just forget that. These are rules. Mulligan is a standard rule for Magic. So if you're playing, standard type 2 in a tournament or, like an arena here, if you're playing for real, you got to follow the rules. So taking a mulligan, like we don't have a turn 1 play because they're instants. We have a turn 2 play, but we only have 2 lands. So it could be iffy. This hand we might want a mulligan because we also have this 7 caster, and we don't have Vadric. So let's go ahead and mulligan. Of course now I don't have any blue. I got the same 3 cards, and sometimes Arena will do this to you. So we're just going to keep the 6. We're going to throw that back. Gosh. This is terrible. We didn't get our Vadric either, which is stupid. But if you remember that having here's Vadric. Having a good mix of cards in your deck. Creatures, notice we didn't put any enchantments or artifacts or sorceries. We just have creatures and instants. Because when I went through with the +1, there were some enchantments that we could have used, but they wouldn't have, like we could have used Ranger class here, but it means we have to attack. You see this says, whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter. I don't want to attack with Vadric. Have him die, He's here to beef up my instants and sorceries, so. That's why I didn't put any of those in, but having a good mix of stuff. Oh, there we go. There's our blue. Yes. Now, I'm not going to play Vadric yet because I'll be tapped out. I can't protect him. So we're going to throw out. What's our Hound Tamer? He's a 3/3, but he's going to get 1 bigger. But we want to throw out this guy that can't be blocked. Okay, and now it's already. Oh yeah, it's already daytime. Oh, because he's a werewolf. Oh yeah, when you play, okay, he's daybound. When you play it, it becomes day. Neat. Yes. All right. So we'll see. We want to try to draw their kill spells to get rid of these creatures we don't want. I mean, we want them, but who cares if they die? We want Vadric because he's the theme of the deck, right? I'm big about themes, guys. Definitely big on themes. Whew, but we're taking some damage. Oh boy. That's 5 more. I'm not blocking. Ooh. I'm down to 12. Yeah, this could be a quick game. Unless I get some more mana and cards. Now here's mana. Alright. So what do we need more of? Okay, we got a green, red, a blue. We could get more blue. That would be 1 less. Oof. Oh man. Or we could just attack and see. We get to draw and discard. See what we get. But if we put it down as green, we could play Vadric and protect him. Oh, that'll be nice. But that'll be nice later. Crap. Alright, goodbye, counterspell. I don't like to discard counterspells, but at this point, there's nothing we could do. Now we need to protect. We need to protect Vadric. So we'll get him out. And we're going to end the turn. So now if we need to, we can make him hexproof and indestructible and block this guy and only take the damage for what's beyond. Oof, this guy's crazy. That's a 6/6. Oh, man. Alright. We're going to block and we're going to Tamiyo. We got to Tamiyo him. I don't want to take so much damage. Now, he could respond. He didn't. Thank God. Alright, so I only took 4. Alright, more land. Not what I needed. Now, if I don't cast any spells, it flips to night, which means he gets bigger. But, alright, let's attack. My guy can't... No, you know what? But he's trample. He's not going to fly, but he's going to be trample. Ugh. Crap. Alright, these are the hard decisions we have to make, folks. Ugh. Discard a card. Discard the creature. I don't want to discard this. I want to get this better so we can kill things, but this guy's getting too big. Man, I don't even know. I think we might have to get rid of this. Gosh. We're just going to end the turn. And I'm going to get a knight and flip. So you got him a counter, so at least it's more now. Of course, we got rid of the card. And now he's a life gain. This is not good. This is not good at all. He's a lifelink trample. And this guy becomes trample and lifelink. You're going to put a counter on him. Yeah. I got to kill him. This is ridiculous. Now, if he responds... Okay, he's going to put a shield counter. Who cares? It'll be taken off. Because he's gonna take damage, lethal damage, but it'll remove the shield counter. Now I'm down to 4. I got nothing to do with that guy. And I can't even kill him. Oh, man. What do we get rid of? I can discard... I don't have enough green. Dang. If I cast no spells, he flips again. We're going to keep getting him bigger, so maybe we can live. Alright, we're going to try that. We're not going to... Oh, it flipped. He can't be blocked. But I can block, though. They're trample. It's useless. Alright. We're going to attack. Hopefully we get something good. I could get another green, but then I'd lose this guy. Alright, let's lose him. Let's get another green. Let's end the turn. Let's flip. Both of them flip. We are almost big enough. Gosh, almost big enough to take out that stupid wolf. Shoot. Alright. So I have to block the wolf. I'll be at 1. But I can survive. I just need to destroy the ranger class. So we're gonna kill the ranger class. That sucks. He's gonna look for a land. Alright. Yep. You get all those bonuses, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and you get indestructible from him. Ugh. Yeah, of course. Alright, 1 block. Oh, look at this. Cast 2 spells, he flips. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Don't have to discard. Now we got crazy things, folks. Let's do this first. Scry 2, draw a card. No, we don't want that. Yes, we want that. Oof. It only costs 3. But if we cast 1 more, it flips. So we're going to cast this one. Alright, what do we want to do? We could get a red. We gotta have... Well, we gotta have 2. Okay, so... Do we want to... Oh, do we want to land? Ah, this gives me a red. Oh, do we want a Hound Tamer? No. 2 reds, dadgummit. Shit. And that was 2 spells, though. So, should we attack with Mr. Wolf? He can't be blocked. But that means we can only block... Well, no, we're going to destroy. Before combat, we're going to destroy. Shoot. Actually, no, I kind of got to do this now. No, we'll wait. Crap. Let's draw a card. See if we get something good. Oh, counterspell. Alright, here we go, flipping. I have no protection, though, but I have a counterspell. This is crazy. Oh, and this stupid thing flies. No. Is this worth a counter? Equipped creatures flying. Do we have any bounce? Can we get rid of this? Do I have any life gain? I have Tamiyo's. I just have to deal damage to him. Damn it. Darn it. Alright, let's let that resolve. Shoot. Man. See, and also when you play test the deck, you see what you need to remove, take out, and put back and replace. Alright. We're gonna kill. We're going to do 5 damage to that, 3 damage to that. See what he does. And I didn't save a blue. And that's it. So we lose. We're just going to concede. Crap. So we need more removal. But we need cheaper, which sucks because Vadric can make things cheaper. So I don't want to put the cheap ones in there because it doesn't do anything. That's the hard part when you're making a deck, folks. Trying to make it well-rounded. And of course, when you're playing Standard, you've got to when you're playing Standard, they're playing quick, fast, get 'em, kill you in 5 turns if they can. And that's my problem. I don't really have a standard mindset because I love to play games, with 5 or 6 people. Let's go 4 or 5 people. Playing with my buddies, or 4 to a game, and we're just having a great time. You know what? I'm keeping. We probably shouldn't have kept that, but whatever. All right, here we go. Here's our blue. Let's see if we can't get a couple lands. There we go. Blue. Here's our red. We could have this for green. We could also have a treasure token here. Oh my gosh, he really played that stupid thing. Okay, so he's black and red. He's going to crush me. Gosh. Well, let's see. Let's see if he's got it. It's probably going to do 2 damage to it right now. Let's see. Look at him thinking. Okay. Alright. Make your blood token. Second draw. Really? You didn't kill him. Oh man. Look at that. I might be able to get him to flip to 2. And then I have these. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm not playing anything. Yep. There we go. And of course, if he casts a spell, if he does 3 damage to this guy, well, he's dead. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Oh, Nicholas, come on. What the crap? Oh, but this exiles, right? Oh, it doesn't do a planeswalker. Gosh. Well, that's alright. He's tapped out. He's going to make me lose life. I'm not going to pay. I mean, I'm not going to sack or discard. But we can burn the accursed. Look at that. Look at that. This is perfect, folks. We can do it. He's going to attack. He's going to attack with Tenacious. Oh, he's not. That's okay. We're going to still get rid of him anyway. Oh, yeah. Exiled. Goodbye. Oof. I don't need this for anything. Oh, yeah. We're playing that. We're going to hold up. Contact other plane. Alright. Putting our Hound Tamer out. Yeah. He's going to block. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can't kill it. We're going to try to take out a Planeswalker. He's going to block, though. Do a damage to me. No problem. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even sack the devil. Interesting. Alright, whatever. I just wish I had a protection. Of course. Oh, I got something for you next turn. Tenacious Underdog. Oof. Man, this deck, I'll tell you right here. This, Oni Cult Anvil. There's a lot of these decks floating around the meta. In the standard play. A lot of these. I will kill you soon. Don't you worry. Man. Oh gosh. Let's contact the other plane. Ugh, we need some blue. But we need that. We don't need that. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. But I need mana. This is ridiculous. We can burn the accursed. Get rid of this guy. We're going to attack both. He's going here. He's going here. Let's see what he does. What you gonna do? He's a trampler. Yep, I knew it. 1, 2, and then you're gonna deal 1 damage. You're gonna kill my guy. Ooh. Do we want to? Do we want to let him die? I gotta save Vadric, don't I? Yeah. Let's let him lose too. Or we save him. Now we save him. After he assigned the damage, we save him. Now I just hope he doesn't have a destruction for Mr. Vadric. He's probably going to get rid of that Hound Tamer because it's trample. Or just bring out enough dudes. Yeah. At this point, we're going to discard. I'm going to discard a Vadric. I don't want to take 2. That's really showing my hand, though. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine with me. Why can't I get mana? This is ridiculous. Jiminy Christmas. But we could just... No, we can't. We're going to have to get... Gosh. Well, we could see how he plays it out, but we got to get rid of that Ob Nixilis. This is really stupid. 3, 4, but he still attacked me for 5, 6. I don't know. I think I got to do it anyway. Got to cast 2 spells to flip. Let's just see how he blocks. He just needs to put 1 in front of him. Yeah, we definitely got to kill that thing. Alright, so I think we're going to put the snake skin. Yeah. There we go. Make him a 4, deal 2 damage, trample. Yep, perfect. Nice. Excellent. Perfect. Stupid things dealing damage to me, dadgummit. But I've killed all his tricks. This is pretty nice. So I hope, folks, this helped a little bit, making a deck out there. You just got to go through your cards and look. For me, it's a theme. You got to see what you like and make what you like. Forget, unless you're really trying to play competitive, then you got to make something hard and fast. But still, I would highly suggest making your own deck. Going through, looking at your stuff, seeing what fits together, making your own idea. That's what I would say. And then, I guess if you get frustrated enough, if your stuff's not really doing anything, then, make a net deck or whatever, copy somebody's. But I would honestly say, make your own deck. That's your own handiwork. And then just keep fine-tuning it. Take out cards, add cards, whatever you need to make it work. But make it your own. If anything, if you take anything out of this, just make it your own. So, yeah. I guess we'll finish this match, see if I win. And then we'll end it. Alright, here we go. Oh, he didn't cast 2 spells? Dang. But I think we should kill all of them. Oh, he's got an underdog. Shoot. but we can use that as instant speed. Oh, no spells he flips. So let's go ahead and attack. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna attack. I really need to get rid of that. All these creatures. Oh, man. I don't know, folks. I think we're going to lose this one, too. But we'll see. We're going to flip, though, because I cast no spells. So we're going to be bigger. So this guy is not doing so bad. This Hound Tamer, I think he's working well in this deck. I mean, I just wish I could have gotten mana. I have enough. I have 24 of them in the deck. I should have more. Oh my gosh, stupid Ob Nixilis again. We're going to counter. We got to counter Ob. Gosh. He can pay us 4, though, but not do anything else. He paid the 4. Okay. Let's see what he does. He's going to try to kill me, I think. Yep. Yep. There he goes. Down to 3. Yep. Alright, did we kill the regular one with the Opus? And then tap those? And then create a 4/4 to kill. Yeah, I think we can do that. All right. See what he's got. How did I make a Decayed token? Oh, that's my counterspell. All right. Oh, this sucks. Target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Target shuffles 3 target cards. All right, we need to have green left. All right, so we're gonna do this. Man, oh my gosh, I'm at 3. We can't kill him. Oh my gosh. All right, so we got to do this. We got to see about countering. Okay. All right. Next to combat. 5, 9, 13. He'll be at 10. That's not too shabby. He only has 1 mana. But he does have this blitz thing. But we can counter that. We can't. We can return it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and then he'll have to cast it regular. Okay. What's he doing? You're going to live, buddy. You're going to be at 13. You're going to be at 10. Look at that, guys. He's roping out. That's what we call roping out. Oh, my gosh. Oh, here we go. All right. Attacking right there. Attacking right there. He has 1 mana. He could kill the Decayed Zombie. But I need Ob Nixilis to die. What has he got in his hand? What have you got? What are you doing? You have a Voltage Surge. I think we're actually going to keep this because we need to kill Ob. All right, there we go. Counter an artifact or enchantment, return a critter or planeswalker. Alright. I'm at 5. At least I gained 2. You're blitzing him. Alright, so we could bounce him. Let's see what he does. Alright. Okay, passing. Alright, so we're going to return target creature. And +2. Turn him. +2. Oh my gosh, folks. Could it be? Might I win? Can you do 3 to me? You can anvil for 1. That gives me to, puts me to 2. You can play him. Now I just need to draw something. Ugh, that's not it. Yes. And we flipped. Dadgummit. Okay, so he's going to take 6, and he's going to block, and I'm going to be at 2. But he has to block or he dies. He has to block. And if he doesn't draw, if he can draw, this is second artifact. If he draws an artifact, I have to go for it. I mean, this is it. Oh gosh, what's he gonna do, folks? This is it. Look at this. You have to block. If you do not block, you die. Two to 2. Folks, you know it's a good game when you're tied at 2. He has to kill me. He has an underdog. Oh no. You didn't blitz him. Oh, you'd pay 2 life and lose. Now there's an 8/8 trample staring at you. What's up? Now I can bring him out and blitz. Look at this, folks. We did it. I didn't think we were going to do it. Oh, folks, I think we won. But I think he's just going to be timing out on us. Wrinkly Skydiver. Do you see that name? That's his name, Wrinkly Skydiver. That's so funny. I love these people's names. I have to tell you the guys this. I was playing against one guy one day, months and months ago. His screen name or his player name is Large Bag of Apples. That was by far the funniest name. Oh man. All right. So I'm pretty sure we've just won this game because he's timing out here. Yep. See, when you don't act, you have so much time, and then each of these timeouts is 30 seconds. And so you can see from there he's got 3 of them. And also those dots there. There's 3 dots underneath if you can't see that. Maybe get a bit closer. Yeah, I see there's 3 dots. So it'll time out here in a minute. That'll go to 2. Yep. Then I'll have 30 seconds. It'll go back. But again, we'll just say, since this is coming to a close here, make your own deck. That's what I say. Find a card you love, build a deck around it. Make it a theme, like a zombie deck. Find your zombies that you love, put them in there, make it work. But just make your own deck. Don't copy. Don't net deck, how they say. Just build your own and play and enjoy it and be proud that you made a deck that you love and you play. If you win, you win. If you're competitive, winning is everything, I guess. But for me, it's not everything. If I lose, I'd lose. But you know what? I had fun building the deck. So, I had fun building this deck. What did we spend, 30 minutes of this hour video making this deck? And we might win a game. Look at that. So it's a bonus. Don't know that I'd win in ranked, because once you get higher, look, he timed out and he lost. Perfect. So we won, folks. Awesome. This deck we built, we played 2 games. We won. We lost the first and won the second. All right, folks, friends. Thanks for watching. I hope I gave you some good pointers about making a deck, making it your own. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, even if you don't want to come back. So take care, take it easy. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.